Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back. I'm Will Dragon, and we are playing Galactic Civilizations IV. We are playing our beautiful own made race of... I can't show you them in the leaders panel, I can tell you that much. I can, however, show you them in the databank. The Eclipse Dominion. There we have me, the beautiful Zarathul Darkbane, as we attempt to tip the scales of war in our favor. Wow, I have 0% to my prestige victory progress. Nice. And so yeah, we are ticking along basically. We are ticking along, and we're definitely struggling with pirates. I'll tell you that much. They're pretty much acting like they come out of the movies or something at the moment. Like they come and snipe me and disappear. It's like classic storybook pirates at this point. But we are struggling past them. We do have a group of 4 of them right here who are flying on by. I've got a lovely little bomber right here who I'm going to send my flagship to go and try and kill. I do have to be careful. Flagship's got a little bit of damage. And so let's continue. We seem to have an event waiting for us.
A governor has been assigned, establishing a new core world. With this development, we can now expand the colony with various...
There you go. That's basically telling me that I have remembered to actually put... I got an event telling me that we had available core worlds to put governors on. I think I forgot it for about 3 turns. That's how bad I was doing. So we do have some Arnor Spice, which gives us adjacency bonuses to research and wealth. We've got around a bit of research and wealth down here. It's not much use. We've got a ravine, which gives an extra wealth, and some geothermal springs, which give a bit of manufacturing, a bit of approval, and a bit of wealth. It's a very small planet. Most of it is desert, so we can't have food improvements on it. Nice flat land ready for improvement. And other than that, yep, it's not looking like anything special. I think I might make it into a wealth province, to be honest. I'll put probably a couple of manufacturing things here just to help keep things moving along. Other than that, we'll simply stick a whole bunch of wealth, well, everywhere basically. And so with that, I think +1 level to all +1 level to all adjacency bonuses. That's what I'm trying to say in very, very bad English. And so, I mean, we're not really going to get any form of improvements in terms of anything great, is what I'm trying to say. So I'm going to go ahead and put my core world capital just here. We can basically get slight bonuses, geothermal springs to the ravine and to the natural wonder. You're unbelievably unhappy. Annoyed by... we have the satellites problem. There's always that. 66%, and apparently that's unhappy. We are unprotected. This world is polluted. How dare they pollute our world? Well, I'm going to go ahead and pollute it even more, quite frankly. By chucking down the planetary generator. And then after that, for now... we are going to go and throw down some entertainment districts, because like I said, that is basically what we're going to be building this on. We'll also get a bit of tourism in our natural wonder, and the good old Eyes of the Universe, which will take me some Promethean, plus 3 levels to research, locates the homeworld of all the hyperdrive capable civilizations. Not a bad little one, that. Not a bad little one at all. I don't think I'm probably going to build a shipyard, at least not as a priority here. And so let's go ahead and press play. Let's see if any pirates come out and just snipe me. Oh, we have got somebody that's got some movement left. Where are we going? We are going up to here. Yeah? Okay, we can go to that. And our next one. Menkent Shipyard. Oh, I found a pirate shipyard. So there's always that. And it's right next to a Class 25 amazing planet. And that's it. So let's run, quite frankly. So these guys have what? A movement of 5. I have movement still of 6. Let's go. Let's cut straight down. That should get me out of their range. And then I will cut straight across. Armed shuttles. Cosmic pioneers. Top 5 Galactic Civilizations of the most colonized worlds. Again, it's not me. Boarding the colony ship. I will send this person. Okay, so that's our tech. They have, of course, are going directly for our colony ships. That's them destroyed. Did cost us a little bit of health, but not too much. And then we have these guys who are chasing after us. What movement do they have? They have a movement of 5. Do I attempt a mad dash to here and see if I can beat them? I mean, it's very unprotected. Let's go for it. I am 2 turns ahead of them, even if they do start chase me. Oh, what do we have here? The Edius Flame MO. And the Blaze MO. Would you look at that? Stick them both in there right now. I don't think they can take on this small pirate fleet. That should also make my people a little bit happier because they're no longer unprotected. We've always got that going for us now as well, so we'll leave them there a second. And let's go and let's get you in. One more colonized colony, basically. One more colonized planet for a colony. Or an outpost. No, it's a colony. This is a core world. That's it. Core worlds and colonies. So one more colony. And one less very, very vulnerable colony ship. Oh, what's this? IRS probe. It's an interesting set of letters there. We've got the IRS after us. And so from that, let's go and find some new research. Unlocks frigate-class ships and the ability for ships and starbases to auto-volley. Or asteroid miners. Cursor relics and related technologies we encounter. Planetology. Kimberly's Refuge and the Housing District. I'm actually going to go and grab the Universal Translator. That will get me 10 culture points, which will be quite nice, because I've got a little mission to go and get that done. Which might get me another culture advancement. It also means I can start talking to people, or, in the case of my civilization, my very distrusting civilization, spying on people. Because that's what we're going to be doing, folks. We will not be having any conversations. We do have an idle shipyard. I'm going to... It's a fighter. It's tiny. It has a combat prowess of 2. And then we have the bomber. We have a combat prowess of 6. And 4 tiny ships right there. Now I'm definitely gonna go and grab a couple of these. And let's have a look at this point. Edit the doctrine. Go to fighter bombers and then frigates. Minus 25% weapon cooldown. Plus 50% against large and huge hull ships. I think... Targeting priority smallest combatants. Barrage. I have the feeling... that might actually be the only... Oh no, so yeah, so good, we're on barrage. I'm switching between them. Yeah, we'll keep the weapon cooldown. Just go back. I assume you've probably got the same... No, you're on Giant Slayer. We don't need that right now. Let's go to barrage. Because, yeah, we're, again, if we encounter large and huge hull ships at this point, I think that's GG, folks, to be honest. Largest combatant, generally, yes. Which I think is fine, because obviously, you know, if there's no large combatants, they'll just go for the smallest combatants. That's probably where the, where they should go. And save that. And let's go and sort of ship, but then let's also have a quick look in here. Fighter. Ship type fighter, plus 25 evasion. Barrage. What does the bomber get? Plus 10% damage. I quite like the fighters with a 25% evasion. That also fits into what I have. We have our little itty bitty laser, which for core ships only, show custom ships only. Now I always had a problem with this because it always used to some Karath. Tiny hulls, cargo hulls. I will be a tiny hull, I suppose. I guess we'd go for Manti Fighter. And then let's go to... oh, this is cosmetic pieces. Leave cosmetic mode. And... no specializations or restrictions. To mass 5. Where's my mass? At the bottom. I only have 6 points, so obviously I wouldn't be getting anything beyond a simple laser anyway. We have some chaff. Reduces damage done by missile attacks. Uses per battle once, duration 1 round. That could actually be quite nice. Promethean Drive. That's a massive 5. Massive 2. A little bit of booster hit points and sensor range. And some probe and other modules. The only thing I could do to my original design would be to... you will lose any other... are you sure? Yes! The only thing I could do... I'm done, thank you. The only thing I could add to this would be to add some chaff, and that would maybe help me against bombers, but I think I'm okay for now. As I said, I'm going to go and I'm going to build 2, let's get 3 flames, plus the one I've already got. That should help me get rid of any little roaming pirate bands like this one. And so let's go ahead and press play, and let's keep things moving. Oh, we have a ship that needs more orders. We found a tiny, tiny colonizable planet. I believe I just saw the pirates, a slight thin line go off to the left. Maybe they already know that we are on our way out here. Maybe they've already messaged their mates, and their mates are now coming to blow me up. Man, I've got really good range on this guy, as in sensor range. So I should be able to see near enough anything that's coming up. And so, what's this? That's another probe. The IRS is still following me. Okay, and we have... yeah, you're fine. You can wait there a turn. I think that's about everything. Let's go look at our leaders. This guy disappears in 1. We were just waiting for him to disappear. See who replaces him. Go ahead and press play. Although, what have we got? The EDS searcher was attacked. It was victorious. And some other stuff, which all disappeared at the same time. Who, what, why, I was trying to figure out where we are and who we are. And let's come across. We have another Class 20 excellent planet. And we have the Universal Translator. Huzzah. Completed at Pathmaker. Oh, so we've got there. There are 1 foreign ships in your territory without open borders. That would be these guys. We have come back. And if I was to tell all of these guys to come out here and make a fleet, how would we look? We have a combat power of 5. Us total loss, them no casualties. Run and hide! So yeah, 2 more flames will hopefully do it. Those 2 got built. We need to obviously select our research. Let's also have a look at our cultural progression. We have 15 culture points. Ooh, we need a lot more than I thought we would. We need 24 because we do have some ideological discount. I do like the little price tag symbol that was up there. And research. Let us... Cannot exist if it takes hours or even years for messages to be sent and received. Coordination beacons, planetary beacons, they help my culture. Also allows me to enact 1 more policy, which is not a bad idea. Not a bad idea at all. Let's go and get frigate-class ships, though. That's going to help us also defend against wonderful pirates like these. And you have 7 out of 7. And looky here who we have roaming around the outskirts. Now, technically, he can't reach me, because he only has a movement of 5. Oh! Us total lost them, and we have found their shipyard. It's not going to tell me how I'm going to do in a fight. So I'm just going to actually stay down here. Keep guarding my colony ships, that's the main thing. And yes, I have now found their shipyard. Once I've got a frigate or 2, I need to go and take that out.
Our scientists have developed a universal translator. This remarkable device will enable us to communicate with any species we come across.
Yes, it will. Oh, there you go. That's put me up to be able to get my cultural progression points. And we have 3 free supply ships and plus 10% income on all worlds. Temporal approval boost after discovering a new technology. I think that's what we're going to go for. We've already had the 3 free colony ships. All colonies generate an extra influence. And they start with extra influence, or we get 100 control, which is not bad. But I think we're going to lean into the type of people that we are and go for progressivism. Which I'm sure is the type of people we are. Yeah, progressivism. That is the kind of people we are. Yeah. So I'm going to play my thematics. Or at least after getting those colony ships, so I'm going to play to my thematics. Temporary approval boost after discovering a new technology and plus 30 research. I assume I just got the plus 30 research straight up. I'm not entirely sure. And yep, you're going to simply pass on a turn. 2 tiles away, up to 4 tiles away, so we can't quite do those. And then we do have of our scout ships having discovered some more things. Another little colony world ready and available. Oh, Thulium. I thought that was a little just rogue planet. Oh wow, they're taking no prisoners. They're coming straight for me. Now, let's just do a quick battle. I am going to lose all 3 of my ships. They say moderate casualties. I'm hoping I take out a few of them. Ooh, cheeky. Choose new tech. No, in fact, just click done. I'll need to go back and sort out my tech in a minute. Oh, I got rid of 1 of them. That's a bit disappointing. And the rest are very healthily still alive. That is a little bit disappointing. Let's go and damage 1-to-1, distance effect minus 53%. Not have him hot on my heels anymore. Okay, and let's keep moving. We will have another problem in 2 turns, so I think we're going to be okay. And on that, I can go and get another cultural. Oh, and look at all the extra ones we have. Food -2, gross income +2. Gross income -5%, military +20%. Get some extra hit points. Less hit points, more moves. Which direction? Influence and income are only applied to the home world. And exploitation, that's a lot more pollution. I'm gonna go for shipyard stimulus. We need to get those ships out. And on that, we do have mid-range ship set up a repair nanite cloud, or area patrol ship with mass driver based weapons system. It is a small ship, not a tiny ship, so that is a very nice upgrade. And we're going to go ahead and move the second flame ship. Let's have a look at you. Edit doctrine. Plus 25% tactical speed. Plus 50% accuracy against fighters and bombers. Yeah, let's go for that. Thank you. And we usually aim for largest combatants. Yeah, happy to really keep that. That's not a problem. And we don't have anything else to really change. Let's save that doctrine. And let's go ahead and... Ooh, 6 turns. However, that should very much improve our pirate killing capability. Now, I might try and use this one, if it comes out and doesn't get destroyed, to lead our guys on a merry little chase, basically. Freighter is used to establish trade routes with different worlds. I think I might get a couple of those out. With my wonderful friends over here, who are... Yep, still got that. Diplomacy. I found 2 people. You're outside of our traveling range. Your skill in diplomacy, cultural differences. And just that, and then cultural differences. They are ancient and paranoid. I'm sure we'll get along fantastically. 2 paranoid races. They are proliferation and fertile. What's proliferation? Isn't that... Ah, okay. They mass-produce ships as well. That's not bad, because, you know, when it comes to things like colony ships, I mean... Hey, they get destroyed by 1 shot anyway, so... Let's go to our leaders. because we should now be able to get a couple of diplomats. And who do we have? Ooh, you'd make a lovely governor. Khan Art. Paying for verbal orders after an unfortunate document blunder. Decisions now ride on recollections and swift redress. As a diplomat, makes their assigned civilization less likely to declare war on you. But we're going to go ahead and hire you for a potential governor. And yeah, let's go and get... Once ensnared in a political conspiracy charged with wrongs they didn't commit. Once framed for the murder of a political rival. Let's go ahead and grab you, because you can basically become a diplomat with... I'm going to go and say the Iconian Refuge. Start spying on them. Important for diplomats, ministers of colonization, and governors. Diplomats. Of course. Wrongfully charged trait gives a +1. Oh, very nice. And base value of a 9. That should hopefully start increasing that very nicely. Let's keep spying on them and let's keep them happy. Because, you know, we don't want... You'd make an okay commander. Nah, you're a bit expensive. Let's see who else comes up. We are going to need another governor soon. Whoops, wrong button. We have an event.
Is conducting an interview with you with the intent to pen a book about your ascent to power. He is curious to know what inspired you to spearhead the journey from your own planet to the uncharted territories of space.
We've only seen a tiny fraction of what the universe offers, so much more awaits. Yeah, that's probably... I'm going to go again down progressivism. Let's go ahead and press play and see who chases me where. We made it, ladies and gentlemen. Colonize that planet.
Who once inhabited the planet before us have left behind a fully operational space elevator. This remarkable structure is set to significantly boost our capacity to transport manufactured goods into space, which will be highly beneficial to our shipyard. However, we are facing heightened pressure from the public sector along with multiple other groups. They are eager to utilize the elevator to expedite their own projects.
Plus 10% tourism.
On how to proceed.
Plus 5% approval. 10% gross income, plus 10% trade route income. I mean, yeah, the plus 10 control is quite nice, but again, it's a one-time hit. For the long-term run, I'm kind of tempted at tourism, if I'm perfectly honest. Well, no, sorry, not tourism, the approval is what I don't think this is going to become a hugely trading world, although it could also be quite nice. I mean, the 10 control is really nice. We do love control. I have plus 5% approval for the whole thing, which I think is going to be important because we are going to be making this a very large manufacturing planet. So, yeah. Supply attrition minus 15%. But that's not really going to matter because you are now going to become a governor. Of course, that means you don't like it because you have to manage things. I would love to see... I think there is one, if I remember correctly, that then doesn't drop it off if you make them a governor. Like, they're happy to be a governor. I can't remember if there's one that makes them, you know, they're really happy to be a governor. So they actually then go and gain loyalty if you make them a governor. We'll see. So we're going to see who else we recruit. We're going to have 2 more planets that I know of, and then we have to start getting down to all of these colonies. You are now coming over here. Oh, hello! Greetings! Zarathul Darkbane. I am Etoilun, ruler of the Thalanoids Advance. Be carbon-based and nocturnal. Seek peaceful progress through science and diplomacy. May we find common ground in the vast darkness of space. Let's maintain this hopeful and friendly relationship. Never tell them what you're really doing. Where did I bump into them is also another question. We have gone... I forgot to change it. I clicked on it just to get out of it, and then I was actually supposed to go back and change it. Subspace streaming allows us to build a starport. Will greatly help our shipbuilding progression. Let's go ahead and get that starport, I think. It's not changed the starport, has it? Thank you. Unlocks that. Done. And this is a Class 22 amazing planet. So we're going to have to get down here as well. Is this where I found them? Yep, an advanced probe. So I need to shoot a colony ship down here as well. Oh, they're over there. It might be a little bit close. What I'm going to do is... let's bring you away a tiny bit. I don't think they'll be able to reach me. I've only got 5 moves. Might be able to shoot me with a missile though, so I'll go over there. And in 6 turns, we get our frigate, which should massively help to help improve things. And look at this wonderfully volcanic planet. It starts with 9 manufacturing. Got a little bit of bonus to science. May or may not get used. I'm not 100% sure. We have Xanthium. Adjacency bonus +2 to military and +1 to manufacturing. We've got some manufacturing bonuses here. And then some plain tiles down here. Making it not terribly useful for anything. +2 to military here, which is quite nice. So I think our capital can go. Thinking down here. Give us a booster here. Although, capital on the lava flows? Just maybe. Just maybe. That sounds almost like a plan. It's 2 tiles short. I'll bring it 1 across. Yeah, capital on the lava flows. That's how we roll. And then let's go ahead and chuck this down here. Build queue. We've only got a population cap of 2. Because, well, quite frankly, this isn't not a very green land, put it that way. Got a couple of lagoons. More plains. But yeah, it's not a very high population world, but we'll get there. We will get there just nicely. We do have a recruiting station. That's still pretty much the only thing I can build, I think. Let's have a look here. Yes. All good. That's all good. Who else do we have that can move then? Ah, you guys. Right, so... I'm gonna head off in that direction. I'm gonna head off in this direction. You're producing someone next turn. So I'm gonna... Oh, hello! I found a subspace gate. We have found the borders to a new sector, and we are going to basically own that gate. We're gonna have to build a station here. We're gonna potentially have to call it Deep Space Nine for no reason whatsoever. And yeah, let's see what else we got. This is, yep, you're gonna wait for a turn. You're also going to wait for a turn. If we have any, and then yeah, we'll just next turn we'll just chuck you back there. If no one's turned up, I'm gonna trust this guy can get this little part on his own. If he survives this one turn. Oh, we've got someone else who's run out of movement. A lot more excellent planets. And keep pushing down this way. Oh, this is, we've found them. We have found them. Artocarpus viriles. It's got a lot of food on that planet. A lot of food indeed. What was this? Pretty... not bad. It's got precursor nanites though, which is nothing to ever scoff at. So...
Colonists on the planet are reporting a variety of strange disturbances. These include doors that open and close on their own, strange lights appearing in the night, and an eerie hole in the ground that emits a screaming sound. Our scientists are beginning to suspect that the colony might be haunted. They believe that building on the ruins of a previously failed colony may have been a poor decision. Moreover, it has been discovered that another failed colony lies beneath the current one, which in turn was built on a graveyard. What would you like to do next?
So they built a colony on a graveyard, which collapsed, which they then built another colony on top of, which collapsed, which we went then and built another colony on top of. Pacifism, and I get -1 tiles. Nihilism, and I lose 50 treasury. Planet gains the haunted trait, I'm sure that's great. Still gains the haunted trait. And 1 traditionalism trait discount. I mean, you know, what does the haunted trait really do? Probably not a good thing, is it? I'm sure it probably ruins approval. Let's go and I'll just take the 1 last tile. It's got enough tiles. It has enough tiles. Looks like we've got a lot of leaders. Oh, we still haven't got anybody that's been refreshed. Do we need some more leaders? Okay, yep, you're safe. So next turn, you can come back to do what your job is. And so what do we have? Okay, they've continued to leave. You can just come back and then we'll skip the rest of your turn. And let's press play. I do know of a couple of pirate star bases that I need to get rid of. We can now get a starport, which is fantastic. Allows us to put our citizens to greater use. We get the Minister of Defense. That will help as I'm about to go and start to poke people in the face. Xeno Research. Right, no, what I need is Planetology. I do need either Kimberly's Refuge and the Housing District. On 1 or 2 of my planets, let's be honest. So we're going to go ahead and grab those. We have an idle core world. Back on, of course, 2P4. We will be building things like nobody's business here. Needs sponsored shipyard, of course. Let's build a shipyard. That'll send up in 2 turns. And then we're going to come back and get our starport on the go. We just have a recruiting station, but I really... let's just say, don't need to worry about the recruiting station right now. 1 out of 2, 1 out of 4. 4 months approximate until... Oh, how long it takes them to get there. There is, of course, pirates in both directions, so we're going to hold off on any of those kind of movements for now. EDS Flame 2. You can continue to wait. Colonized planet,
Our
yes!
engineers are thrilled with the unique construction opportunities that the odd gravity conditions of this planet provide. They are convinced that we can take advantage of these fluctuations to greatly cut down on building costs. We now need to consider what our policy should be regarding the appointment of a governor for this planet. When should we do it, or should we do it at all?
By leveraging the planet's unique gravity, we can drastically cut down the construction costs, albeit at the expense of higher ongoing maintenance. Minus 50% construction cost, +1. I assume that's +1 maintenance overall. Well, I'm gonna embrace that. Now we've got, wow, that is one loyal guy. I serve you with honor. Lost their sense of smell in an industrial accident, but he's just naturally loyal. It's they're all natural loyalty. Sorry, just he's yeah, that's pretty impressive. I might go and get him as a governor. He's not going to be great for approval, but he is going to be great for the other things. And then Yeah, you've got high diligence. That's what we want. You've got high trade. That's what you want. The Chellies. You are probably going to try and become another monetary world with a bit of tourism, maybe. I'll have to kind of see what's on the planet as well. And you are... Oh no, really? Potentially it's a jungle colony, so I'd expect there to be lots of population food things. That would need a high approval. Let's go and... governors. Yeah, I'm guessing wealth then comes off social score, so you're not very good for that. What's this guy on? A 4? He's even worse. Which means you want to be this one, I believe. You're going to become a wealth planet. You're potentially going to become a food planet. Maybe a population planet? Soft creatures are the dream pet for all children in the galaxy. Yes, they are. Not as much food or housing as I was expecting, if I'm honest. But it's not too bad. We've got a bit of tourism on the go, a bit of wealth on the go. Tiniest bit of manufacturing. And so with that, I'm going to put my capital, I think, smack bang in the middle. And let's start by doing the planetary generator. Not really going to be building too much in terms of... Get the snuggler shelter. I want snugglers. We're not going to do too much in terms of industry on this planet. 'Cause like I said, I think I'm going to push a large amount of food coming out of here, basically. I think this might turn this into my breadbasket. So we have people to move. You are going in which direction? We're going to come around this way, I suppose. You may as well go to here, I suppose. A lot of unknown civilizations. I feel like we're due for another updated news report. Core World Capital completed on Shelly 2. There are 1 foreign ships in your territory. That's not 1 foreign ship, that's 1 foreign fleet. It is a whole bunch of bombers. That's not nice. That's not nice at all. How are we coming along with this? Still 3 turns away, huh? Okay, so let's look at our research then. Increase ship movement speed as well as travel across subspace streams. Also improves our ship range a little bit. Allows us to make our worlds house more people. That is very much a potential. Ship refitting becomes available. Quite nice. Probably don't need it too much. Maybe get these 2 first, then ship refits, to be honest. Planetary mobilization. Does get us our Minister of Defense. Max inactive policies is not a bad thing at all. But... let's focus on increasing our population on our planets, maybe. Go for that. And yep, you're gonna sit there and look pretty one more turn. Hello. Regol 3, planet report. The ancient Iconian refuge have approached the governor, Kira Nocturne of Regol 3, with a profound offer. They wish to share their ancient history that reveals the tales of the Arnor, Dreadlords, and their momentous precursor wars. Such knowledge can be both a blessing and a curse, reshaping the beliefs and culture of the local population. You're our money planet. Plus 250 research, minus 20% approval to all units for 12 months. That's pretty big. Minus 3 diplomacy bonus to all units for 6 months. I think I am going to go and decline the offer. That minus 23% approval will be a killer. I learned that the hard way last time. So like I said, yeah, let's decline that offer. And let's just carry on. I'm sure we're going to have somebody that needs to be told to go somewhere. You can keep coming down. Oh, and we've got Rosatha Shipyard, Precursor Sentinels. Can't say I like that at all. We've got a monster fleet as well. Oh, and here we have the Precursor Sentinels. Well, they're not my problem. Let's get out of here. Somebody else can deal with those guys. And yes, on Tupi 4, wonderful... Oh, I need Durentium. Well, that is a mistake I've gone and made, isn't it? Go ahead and... cut down a manufacturing district. That'll keep us going for 2 more turns. And we need to get the right research out, don't we? Who, what, why, when? Flame 2. Yep, you're still going to wait. We're going to need to wait for Big Brother to be built. And we do have our other spaceport up and running. And this was without the starport. It's not looking too bad at all. What's your doctrine? Defender. Cool. Priority of targets, bombers. Cool. And... kinetic attack, missile attack, and beam attack. You're a frigate. Repair nanite cloud ship. Mid-range ship set up for repair nanite cloud. Okay. Not entirely sure what that is. But we'll get a couple of fates for now. Get us some... Other civilizations should admire our culture. Yeah, they should. Standard leader to govern Shelly 3. That's a good reminder. Do we... Oh, we've got... another one's come in. Potentially good social skills. That will help with the making of the money. Yeah, let's go ahead and grab this guy. And this is the point now where I need to start actually making some money. Because we are burning it and we're now on minus 14, ladies and gentlemen. Because of my expenses. My expenses, of course, are only ever going to go up. Let's go and have a look at Shelly 3. And it's quite a nice looking planet. Nice and green and blue. We got a couple of bonuses. Basically, we got a little bit of everything, really. Nicely spread out. And we can get some Heliosaur, which does add +2 level to military. So, let's go and throw down my capital. Somewhere around... +3 to food. +1 to population. I'm thinking I might... I mean, yeah, it does give me the extra +1 to population, but I'm thinking I might go in... what do you give bonuses? Military. Thinking I might throw down... about here. Gives me the +1 population. And then my manufacturing district, which again, which will probably be nearly the only thing I build for this. I'm going to go and throw you into there. Well, that might be a little bit better. It'll lose 3% bonus to manufacturing, but I don't think that's too bad. Let's go and throw you in there, because I may or may not do a starport there if I decide to build a shipyard, which I probably should build a shipyard, as that will get bonuses from this Heliosaur extractor. Let's go and throw that down as well. Let's just quickly have a look at our planets. Shadow Haven. We can get some chimeric biomass. Provides a charge that will terraform a tile on the selected world. You know what, in fact, let's not worry about that too much. You can go and get some Arnor Spice Harvesting though. You've already got yours, or have you? No. Xanthium Extractor. And you are queuing up to build that Snuggler colony. Because that is just the way we do things. And so let's go ahead and press play. See who ends up where. If anybody ends up getting blown up. Oh, looks like we've got a pirate coming. Xenobiology. Choose new research. Now, what did I say I wanted? Can't remember. This all had something to do with... We don't have Durantium. Now, to get Durantium, I need a colony ship, basically. I've got plenty lying around me. You're going to be ready in 1 turn. And so with... Asteroid Miner MO. Mining Laser. Let's keep with the movement. That's not changed back, has it? Yeah, let's keep with the movement. Keep that going up. We have ships idle. Yes, you're waiting 1 more turn. And then you finally become active again. And we do have just come to range. Ah, it's just, it's the IRS. They've come back. Go ahead and press play. I don't know where the guys from over here have gone, but they've disappeared somewhere. Now these guys... That's only a class 1 poor planet. Ah yes, it's further to the right where I saw all these other pretty planets. Precursor nanites. Always a very nice thing. Artocarpus viriles. More precursor nanites. Yes, I need to get some construction. Constructor ships down and out, basically. Oh, and who are these? These are the top 5 most popular civilizations in the cosmos. Wow. The Mimot Brotherhood is not there. That's a little surprising. Have you... Now to come up here, basically. You probably are not all actually as strong as I thought you were, to be honest. I don't know if my frigate and fighter are going to go and be able to take on a starbase. Maybe if I go off and join them, but I could really do with some healing as well, to be honest. Are there any anomalies inside my territory? Because that should help me heal. Oh, there's a couple back to my home base. But not too many. And we're going to go and end the episode there, ladies and gentlemen, because it's almost a double-length episode. Why? Because I got so lost playing the game, I forgot to keep track of the time. So we're going to call this a bonus double episode. Why? Simply because I love you guys. That's the only reason. And so until next time, and I'm potentially not getting so enraptured in the game, although that is a leading endorsement if ever there was one. And so until then, ladies and gentlemen, I hope that you stay safe, happy, and healthy. We'll see you then, folks.